The case against former President Jacob Zuma and French arms company Thales is back in the Pietermaritzburg High Court today. Zuma and Thales are facing charges of corruption, fraud, racketeering and money laundering stemming from South Africa's multi-billion rand arms deal in 1999. SABC News' Ayanda Mhlongo has more for us on the story. Ayanda, good morning.
Sakina, very good morning to you and good morning to our viewers. Yes, today the matter's back, Sakina, as we've said here in the Pietermaritzburg High Court. Of course, today was set down just as a holding date, and this was to allow Judge Nkosinathi Chili time to consider that application that was brought by Thales for the charges against them to be dropped. And of course, the main issue there that Thales brought to the court is the fact that two of their key witnesses have since died, and these were two directors of Thales South Africa, directors of Thales from 1990 up until the year 2000. Of course, now, Sakina, just in and around the court, it is still pretty quiet this morning. We'd know that obviously when former President Jacob Zuma is appearing in court, there is usually quite a large crowd that he attracts. We understand that he is not going to be present in court, and of course, as we know, and that as we've been reporting over the years, that the representative from the arms company Thales has been exempt from being in court, and that's because they are based in France. But as we were coming into the court this morning, as I said, it is pretty quiet here today. Not many supporters as we'd had expected. Usually MK party supporters come out in their numbers. And let me just step out of shot very quickly just for our viewers, just to get a sense of it is still very much quiet here inside the court. Inside the court building. Just very quickly, Sakine, of course, on this matter, and just to sum up one of the arguments that was made by Thales in respect of these two key witnesses, that being Mr. Pietermaritzburg and Ayanda Mhlongo, who, as I've said, were directors of Thales in 1990 and up to year 2000. Of course, Thales is saying that these two are intricately linked to the state's case against Thales. And of course, Jacob Zuma's defense team, Advocate Dalim Bofi, during the argument, also of course saying that they would also, it would be important for them as well that this case is then dropped. We'll hear from the court whether or not Judge Chili is ready with his judgment today, but of course we will be here, Sakina, throughout the day, giving our viewers coverage of what will transpire here in the Pietermaritzburg High Court. For now, back to you.
Thank you so much, Ayanda Mhlongo, with a preview of what's to be expected in the Pietermaritzburg High Court today. And that's, of course, one of the big stories that SABC News will be covering.